Hey all, and welcome to this Jira Query Explainer. We're going to run through a fairly straightforward Jira query and break down each piece and each argument so you can understand how Jira is pulling these tickets in. Please drop a comment if you've got more questions on it, a specific query you want me to dig into, or another thing about searching in Jira that I can help you with. Our query here is project in JSM or ITSAMPLE, and status query does not equal done, and text is VPN. If I run this query, I'm only going to get a couple of tickets. So let's break this down and see why I'm only getting 4. I start by taking a look to see what is being used in the query. I'm looking for 2 or 3 things right off the bat. Is it using AND statements? Is it using OR statements? And are there parentheses? So looking at this, I can see 2 AND statements. And the thing to remember about an AND statement is it will make your results smaller, because it requires more things to be true about the ticket, so your pool of tickets will shrink as you add AND statements. OR statements, on the other hand, will make it bigger. It's very, very common for folks to make that mistake and end up with way too many tickets. The next thing I look for are parentheses, and I have some here, and they're part of this project in statement, so I'm not too concerned about it. If I had parentheses around different arguments, it would change the order of operations Jira evaluates it in, which might change the tickets that I get down here, another very common challenge. So luckily, there's no parentheses. Next, I'm just going to take a look at each of these and explain what they do so we understand them. So I'm going to get rid of these last 2 arguments and just run what we have. So this is project in JSM ITSAMPLE. So it's telling Jira for any ticket with the project field that is either JSM or ITSAMPLE, bring it on back. This is logically equivalent to, or the same as writing down, project equals JSM or project equals ITSAMPLE. The in operator allows me to write a list of things, and if any one of them is true for project, it'll come back. So these lists are a great way to add multiple values for one field. So every ticket I have in here will be either JSM or ITSAMPLE. Let's go back to our full query, and we're going to take a look at this middle argument. Status category does not equal done. If I just run this, I'm going to get a list of every ticket where the status isn't some kind of done status. Now, this field, I'll call it a field, is very useful because I may not know the name of every done status in a project. For example, maybe the JSM project has a closed status, where the ITSAMPLE project has one called done, and the JS one has one called resolved. If I don't know the name of each status that is done or the ticket is complete, I might miss some. So the nice people at Jira have given us status category. When a status is created, it either falls into the done, the to-do, or the in-progress categories. This search will bring back any ticket where the status category isn't equal to done, so the ticket is still open. Let's go back to our full query. Text in Jira is a bit tricky because we can't really do an exact search. So when I hit the search button, there's no field called text. Instead, Jira is going to dig through the summary, the description, and the comments of these tickets, looking for the letter V, followed by the letter P, followed by the letter N, and they're all capitalized. And I can see here in this list, VPN appears in the summary, in this ticket in the description, and I can also check the comments. This is a great way to look for specific phrases or keywords that might show up not as a component or a label or something else, or to dig through comments to see if someone mentioned a specific name, location, that kind of thing. So when I run this, Jira brings me back every ticket with VPN in it. All right, let's go back to our full query. So we've looked at each argument in here. We're only getting tickets in JSM or ITSAMPLE project. The status category can't be done, and the text must contain VPN. So if I run this search, I only get these 4 tickets. Now I can read this as an English sentence, and it would sound something like, give me every project that's in the JSM or ITSAMPLE space and has a status category that is not done and has the text VPN in the comment, description, or summary of the ticket. Thank you for listening to me explain how this Jira query works. Again, drop a comment down if you've got a specific query you want me to take a look at or want more information about how to search in Jira. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.